We want to get you crafting faster and smarter.
Exactly. And today, we're diving into something super popular, especially around Halloween trunk or treat.
Oh yeah, it gets pretty competitive out there sometimes.
Yeah.
Our source today is a really helpful blog post from Paperflow Designs. It's called Trunk or Treat Delights, 5 Creative Ideas to Transform Your Car.
And it's written by Na Ardua.
That's right.
Okay. So the mission today, help you turn your car, SUV, minivan, hatchback, whatever you've got into, like the star of the show.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at 5 specific themes from the post. They're meant to be creative, but also, easy, low stress, high impact.
And that easy part's interesting when you consider the author, not Ardua. She does digital illustrations, SVG files, clip art, that kind of thing.
Ah, okay. So when she says easy, it might mean easy if you've got the right tools, like a cutting machine.
Precisely. It suggests these ideas are probably designed with that modern crafter in mind, using vinyl, cardstock, maybe some foam core, but letting the machine handle the tricky cuts. It's not just scissors and glue sticks.
Gotcha. That's a really important context. Makes a big difference in how you approach it. Okay, so before we jump into theme number 1, quick reminder for you listening.
Yeah.
If you want more of these kinds of deep dives, these actionable tips, straight to your inbox, you should definitely sign up for the Crafting Made Simple newsletter.
It's really useful.
Totally. Just click the link in the description. It's https://birdsend.pageforms981 Beozil RDFC. Super easy.
All right, so let's get into these themes. The blog post outlines 5, and they're chosen for being pretty versatile, Good for different kinds of events, church, daycare, neighborhood block parties.
Okay, theme number 1, pink ghosts. This sounds different. Why pink?
Well, that's the point. It's an unconventional twist. The source calls it a fresh twist on the usual Halloween white or black. It's meant to stand out.
Stand out. Okay, I get that. So how do you actually make pink ghosts?
It's pretty straightforward, actually. You just drape pink fabric, maybe tulle, or even cheesecloth dyed pink over balloons or like foam balls or shapes. Then you stick on some googly eyes. Instant playful ghost.
Googly eyes make everything better.
They really do. But the key piece, the source stresses, is a centerpiece. A big black cauldron filled with the candy.
Ah, the black cauldron. That anchors it back to Halloween. Stops it looking like a baby shower theme.
Exactly. That contrast is important. And the great thing is, this works for any size car. Small hatchback, big SUV, doesn't matter. It's scalable.
And it sounds like something you could actually get the kids involved in making, which is always a plus.
Definitely one of the easier DIY projects on the list.
Okay, cool. What's next? Theme number 2.
Candyland Driveway Parade.
Ooh, that sounds fun and colorful.
Totally. This one's about transforming your trunk into this, magical, super bright, candy-filled world. Think big, oversized decorations. Giant lollipops, massive candy shapes, huge gumdrops. You want that wow factor, especially if it's for a driveway parade where people might be seeing it from a bit of a distance.
Right, so scale is key. What are we making these giant candies out of? Cardboard? Foam?
Could be a mix. The source doesn't specify exact materials, but you'd likely use things like painted foam circles wrapped in cellophane for lollipops, maybe mounted on dowels or PVC pipes, cardstock or foam core cutouts for other candies.
And this is where the SVG files and cutting machine would come in super handy again, right? For those big, clean shapes.
Absolutely. Imagine cutting giant, perfect swirl lollipops by hand. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, that sounds stressful.
Right. So the machine does the heavy lifting. The source also mentions this theme works particularly well for minivans and larger suburban vehicles.
Makes sense. You need the space to create that big, immersive scene, like a mini Disney float.
Kind of. That kind of charm.
Okay, love that. Theme 3.
Spooky autumn ghosts.
Okay, so ghosts again, but with an autumn twist. How's that different from just regular Halloween ghosts?
It's about blending aesthetics. You take your traditional spooky ghost decorations, maybe white cheesecloth, maybe even burlap for a rustic feel, and mix them with classic fall decor.
Like pumpkins and leaves.
Exactly. Pumpkins, gourds, autumn leaves, maybe even a small scarecrow tucked in there. It combines the spooky of Halloween with the, warmth and coziness of the fall season.
I can see that. So it's less starkly Halloween and more Harvest Festival with ghosts.
Yeah, something like that. It extends the seasonal decorating, too. You can reuse some of your existing fall stuff.
Smart. And is there a specific context where this theme works best?
The blog post suggests it's ideal for a church trunk or treat event.
Ah, okay. Because it's festive, but maybe a little less intense or scary than some other themes. It has that warm, welcoming autumn vibe.
Precisely. It hits that sweet spot for certain community events.
Good tip. Okay, on to number 4.
Under the sea style trunk.
Ooh, aquatic. I like it. How do you pull that off in a car trunk?
You start with the background. Lots of blue fabric tulle, maybe light blue sheets or plastic tablecloth to create that watery feel. Drape it all around.
Okay, setting the scene. Then what?
Then you add the sea life. Fish cutouts are essential. You could use shiny paper or cardstock, seashells, maybe some starfish.
Real seashells or crafted ones?
Could be either. Whatever you have or can make easily. The source also mentions adding some DIY monster decor, but specifies friendly sea creatures. Think cute octopuses or smiling crabs, not scary sea monsters.
Right, keeping it family friendly. And again, I'm thinking cutting machine for intricate fish shapes or maybe even vinyl decals.
Spot on. You could make a whole school of colorful fish really quickly with vinyl or layered cardstock using SVG files. Way easier than cutting them all out individually.
Definitely. And the context for this one, where does it shine?
It's pegged as being really great for daycare trunk or treat events.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because it has that built-in educational angle, right?
Yeah.
You can talk about the ocean, the different creatures, colors. It adds a little learning spin to the Halloween fun.
Very clever. Adds value beyond just the candy. Love it. Okay, last one. Theme number 5.
Pirate ship decorations.
Ahoy. Okay, this sounds ambitious. Turning your car into a pirate ship.
Yeah. It's a narrative theme, always a hit with kids. You use simple materials, mainly cardboard, to create the look.
Cardboard for what? Like the ship's structure?
Kind of. The key visual is often building a sort of ship's bow shape coming out of the trunk. You can use large cardboard sheets for this, then add pirate flags, maybe some netting.
Cardboard construction.
Hmm.
Does the source give tips on making that stable? I'm picturing a droopy cardboard bow.
It doesn't go into deep structural detail, but implies simplicity. Realistically, for stability, especially outdoors, you'd probably want to use thick corrugated cardboard or even foam core, maybe with some internal bracing or clever folding.
This might be another place where digital templates could help, right? For scoring and folding lines to make the structure stronger.
Absolutely. A good template would make assembling a sturdy bow much easier than just winging it with tape.
Okay. So, cardboard bow, flags, netting. What else?
The treasure chest. Gotta have a treasure chest overflowing with the candy loot. That's essential.
Of course. The candy is the treasure.
Exactly. And this theme also has an interesting context note.
Oh, yeah.
The source mentions it's surprisingly versatile, even for Christian church events.
Really? Pirates?
Yeah, because you can weave in biblical stories, like Jonah and the whale, the trunk becomes the belly of the whale, or the ship he sailed on. It allows for that storytelling connection.
Wow, that's actually really smart. Adapting a popular kids theme to fit a specific community's needs.
It makes it super adaptable, a guaranteed hit with the little ones pretty much anywhere.
Okay, so those are the 5 themes. Pink ghosts, Candyland, spooky autumn, under the sea, and pirates. Quite a range.
A really good range, I think.
Yeah.
And they all seem pretty achievable, especially with the right approach.
Yeah, the big takeaway for me seems to be that adaptability. They work for different car sizes, different event types, and crucially, they leverage crafting skills you might already have, especially if you use digital tools.
That's the connection back to the author, Na Ardua, and her expertise in digital assets. These ideas aren't just about being easy in a low-tech way. They're easy because you can use tools like cutting machines and SVG files to handle the precision and repetition.
Right. It's about transforming those basic supplies, fabric, cardboard, foam core, vinyl, into something really memorable and fun for Halloween without spending a fortune on pre-made stuff.
And that brings us to a final thought, maybe something for you to mull over.
Okay.
Given that these themes really benefit from fast, precise fabrication, getting those clean cuts, the right folds, maybe custom decals, are you really getting the most out of your crafting tools?
Like, am I using my cutting machine just for small scrapbooking things, or am I thinking bigger?
Exactly. Are you using those digital capabilities for these larger scale, high impact projects like a trunk or treat display? Because leveraging that tech efficiently, that seems to be the real key to making these amazing setups feel genuinely low stress and achievable.
That's a great point, thinking about how our tools enable bigger creativity. I like that. So if people want to try these ideas, where can they find more info or supplies?
Well, the original blog post is on paperflowdesigns.com, and we'll put links to recommended supplies in the podcast notes as well.
Perfect. Check the description for those links, folks.
Definitely start planning now. It's never too early.
Absolutely. And one last reminder, if you enjoyed this deep dive and want more crafting knowledge broken down like this, please sign up for the Crafting Made Simple newsletter.
It's packed with good stuff.
It really is. The link is in the description. https://birdsend.pageforms981bozlr-efesu. Click it, sign up, stay creative.
Awesome. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.